What's up, Wolfpack? It's so incredible that we are a part of nature, that we ourselves are stars, literal stardust and light beings before we have this physical body. And that really is just a reminder that we are a part of the universe and that we are in tune with the universe and that we are the universe, And for anyone to go against that and say, you are separate, like, it's weird. And it's seen everywhere, like this huge illusion of separation. And like, we've been conditioned to see everything separately, like, at least from my eyes, I still find it hard. And I think it's also because of the language, right? Obviously. Like saying, this is a tree, instead of saying, this is me. Right? Because we're connected. And just kind of weird to see that when we've been so conditioned, so brainwashed, so indoctrinated with these beliefs. Like, really, you can only see from your perspective. And for anyone to invalidate your perspective invalidates you. For anyone to call you crazy for what you believe in is just not right. Because we, 222, 2? 3 twos. Anyway, we are a part of nature. And also to see people living in these houses, the fact that we have to supposedly buy land to live on it when we literally came from the universe, which means the universe is ours, not in this cocky colonizer type mindset. It's just like the world is your oyster. You can do whatever you want, whenever you want, however you want. And to just see so much indoctrination everywhere, like, even the fact that you have to, I guess, buy a car to get to work, to get to home, to get to this, it's all just ridiculous, honestly. It's a big mindfuck, because you've been conditioned for so long to believe, I have to work to make money, which doesn't exist, but does, to be successful, instead of just existing. We're human beings, not human doings. And the fact that you have to do something, aka prove yourself, to merely exist in this universe that is truly you, to live in your own world, into your own universe, because this is your universe. And again, for anyone to invalidate that is just ridiculous and say, you have to do this to be this. No, it's all just a big game and a huge illusion that so many people fall into the trap for. I don't know if that's worded properly, but so many lost souls and so much pain and agony. Even the fact that we have to pay for healthcare, for example, instead of getting all we need from Mother Earth, which is where the medicine really is, because, let food be thy medicine. If you're eating trash, you will feel like trash. If you're consuming trash, and that can be in all levels, like even mentally, like surrounding yourself by toxic people, or just consuming toxic content like TV programming, the news, certain things that don't vibrate to where there's a higher consciousness, which we all have, but they want us at the lowest states of consciousness, and that's just disappointing, sincerely, because instead of praying for God to save you, you should remember that you are the God, goddess, whatever. Because otherwise you're looking outside of yourself, which doesn't make any sense. Because if you're looking outside of yourself, you're not gonna find yourself out there. And it's a lot easier to contact dark entities and dark spirits in such a way, because you're not in tune with yourself, which means being out of tune with nature. Because again, you are nature. So it's just a very interesting thing. And I think that's just what we have to conclude, though. We don't have to look outside of ourselves for ourselves. We just have to beat ourselves. And we've been conditioned for so long to be anything and everything but ourselves. There was this video that came up on my TikTok, 727, of this person talking about how beating your children and then saying, "You're lucky I didn't hit you harder, I didn't get you good," or whatever, is extremely dehumanizing. And this person reacted to that video and said they really don't see children as children or human. We're just objects, property. And that takes me back to slavery, seeing people as objects to make profit, all because, like her said in Word is Coming, people would, like, feeding their inner demons and blaming the minorities. That's the lyric. Feeding the inner demons, their inner demons, and blaming the minorities. These people that caused all this pain around the world, and still cause pain around the world, they have their own inner demons that they don't face or choose to face because they're so caught up in external validation and I think that's just it, just external validation. Because if you really love yourself, you wouldn't see anyone or anything as property, as yours. Just something that's a part of your life. Not this colonizer mindset of ownership. And this is mine, and I deserve it, and this and that, and just very aggressive attitude towards life. And if people can come back in tune and stop, like, destroying Mother Earth and saying, oh, this plot of land is mine, and beware of dog, which I enslave in my household just so you don't come onto my land, or this is my car and you can't sleep on my lawn, or like, I don't know, you can't even sleep at the fucking park because there's cameras there. Like, I went to the park the other day, a different park, and there was cameras, like, all over. And I'm just like, this is completely against humanity, because there are people out there who obviously can't get a job for whatever reason, and are just houseless, you know, and you're gonna do everything in your power to make sure these humans do not sleep on a plot of land because God forbid it. If God was so unconditional and loving, why is that happening? You understand? And these people say these things in the name of God, and we trust in God, and God we trust, or whatever. Like on the dollar bill, like, who? I haven't met God myself. Maybe not this God you guys worship, or y'all worship, but I worship myself. And only myself. Because going outside of yourself, it's just not right. You're not being yourself. You're not being unique. And all these stupid laws, like, or ideologies, like, oh, you have to do this in order to get into heaven. Who gives a shit? We're already on earth. Why am I gonna wait? Why am I gonna perform my whole life, literally perform my whole life around this idea that I need to get into heaven and be accepted? Why not just accept myself? You get it? So it's just odd to try and invalidate yourself, invalidate all your feelings, and to say in God's name that you have to feel shameful, you have to feel guilty, which are extremely low vibrations, and fear of God. 333. In order to live. Why do we have to fear a God that loves us unconditionally? What did we do wrong? What did I do wrong? You understand? So, I don't know why I'm so itchy. I feel like it's pollen and shit. There's just so much bullshit out there. And it's draining. At least if you're letting it get to you, right? But it's just like, I also have to acknowledge that it's just so disappointing to see this bullshit in the world. I want chips. I don't know what to eat anymore. I have like food at home, but like, I don't know. I'll figure something out. Well, yeah, those were just some thoughts. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. Ain't it funny how I like turn lightweight white or orange in the sun, or just light, like just like pretty much a mirror. Isn't that cool? Yellow, total light. Yeah. I also really hate ambulances. Like, there's so many that pass by, and cops. It's just gross. Cause, like, what the fuck? Y'all don't own anything. And to make us pay for this shit, or arrest us for existing, that's bullshit. Or restrain us and put us into a Baker Act, right? It's just, it ain't right. Jealousy, jealousy. Okay, I should cut this because, like, I don't want my, what's it called? Storage to be full again. So, take care. Thank you for watching. I love you.